Pam Bondi was just asked about pushing the FBI to review over 100,000 Epstein documents and flag every mention of Trump's name. Specifically, she was asked about who gave this order, and her response is raising a lot of very serious questions.
So who gave the order to flag records related to President Trump?
To flag records for President Trump?
To flag any records which included his name.
I'm not going to discuss anything about that with you, Senator.
Eventually, you're going to have to answer for your conduct in this.
I like what he said at the end there. Everybody involved in covering up this case is eventually going to have to answer for their actions. The walls are closing in very fast on these people, and they cannot hide from the truth forever. But her response, quote, "I'm not going to discuss anything about that with you," is not a denial. It's a refusal to answer a basic question about whether or not Trump's name was deliberately shielded in a review of these documents. You know, for someone who always claims transparency, that silence speaks volumes. The FBI was being tasked with flagging any mention of Trump's name in the Epstein files. That's not routine, that is interference. Somebody in power knew about Trump's connection to Epstein and that he was mentioned in these files and wanted to erase everything. I really don't think that's how somebody who is innocent would be acting. If they really had nothing to hide, they would have released the full unredacted Epstein file so they could take credit for it until the end of time. But instead, they're deliberately trying to erase all of the evidence connecting Trump with Epstein. Then when asked about it, they completely ignore the question.